Is it taking anybody else a long time to load in?
It took me
Yeah, it did.
45 minutes to load in, so I think it's just especially bad right now.
Okay, just checking.
Jeez, already 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Mic check, mic check, mic check.
Can hear you.
EC, are you there?
Hey, Issy, are you there?
Literally just said that.
Yeah, I think he's stepped away from it. Unfortunately.
All right. I think roster looks good.
EC, if you're there, move
What's
Anna
up?
back into group 1, please. He got kicked out.
Yep, got him.
Thank you.
All right, so everyone should be in, should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and share screen real quick.
Make sure you're setting max viewers to 50 so everyone can see it, Missy.
Is that a thing?
I don't know, we had trouble in the other Discord yesterday. Up to like 25 people only could see.
Well, fatesworn people don't need to see because I just explained it to them. So
Yeah, I'll step
non-fatesworn
out.
people should be the only ones that jump in it real quick. All right, so hopefully everyone's in. What we're going to be doing in the very beginning is we're going to be coming through this door here. We're going to come out, take a hard left, and we're going to set up cannons here, and everyone's going to basically be protecting the cannons. I will call out groups. So if you're in groups 4, 5, and 6, I need you guys to buy fire traps in the beginning. Group 8, you're also buying fire traps in the beginning. Group 7 and 9, you guys are buying cannons. Just the normal cannons. That is not the right place. So, buy fire traps. If you're not buying cannons, just a cannon platform T1. Just buy this one.
Gotcha.
And so, again, that's group 7 and group 9 that are buying cannons. Group 4, 5, 6, and 8 are buying fire traps. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come out this door here. We're going to come down, and we're going to set up the cannons here. I'm going to place the first cannon, and everyone's just going to place it in a row, just going left to right. And then we're going to have a second row going left to right as well. So just look where I place mine and just go left to right. This is essentially the picture of what it's going to look like. This is the gate right here. We're going to come this way, come straight down. This kind of like shadow of the tree, we don't want it left of that tree. So I'm going to place mine right here. So I'm going to place mine, one behind me, and then we're just going to go right. If you don't have a turret, actually just e-girls, if you can get rid of these rocks and get rid of any trees in this area here. We're not going to deforest this area back here, but there's like one tree here, And there's a couple other like shallow trees. Also, these bushes, you can get rid of the bushes. So just come down and just get rid of these bushes and trees that are in this area as well. Here's like a better looking kind of like angle. So from these rocks, there's kind of like the first two things that need to go. There's a tree here. I think there's a couple trees like over here. These bushes also need to go. So all the stuff needs to go. So e-girls will be doing that. These tents are kind of our representation of turrets since we don't have a way to place turrets up. And so we're just going to place them like right here in a line, kind of in two lines, pointing at A and B site, basically. So pointing that way. Group 10 and my group will be getting into the siege. Group 10 is getting onto the siege of the left because they're better at siege than my group is. My group will get into this siege first because they'll most likely die fairly quickly. And the goal is to protect these siege as long as we possibly can while placing fire traps in this area over here and using this as like a natural choke point. We have the wall here. We have the lake here. They could come over the lake. They could also shoot us over the lake. You know, if they're shooting us, it is what it is. Can't really do anything from preventing them from shooting long range, but we can stop them from coming in as a full-on melee. We're going to use the fire traps. When we see them trying to engage, we can drop some fire traps here. If they're just going to like pivot and then just kind of like try to hit us from range, we'll just build like kind of like a human shield wall so that they're hitting us more than the turrets. Obviously they can hit over them a little bit, but it might make it a little bit harder. But we're just going to be protecting the siege as long as we can to get down as many of their turrets or horns, whatever they're using, down. That way we don't have to deal with either cannons or we don't have to deal with warhorn abusiveness. These like 2 to 3 people will be shooting the turrets on the very left side. So like these turrets here. The next row will be shooting these turrets here. And then the furthest row, so my group will be shooting these turrets here. As far as the turrets goes, if you're on turret group, just aim as high as you can and shoot. Also keep moving, guys. Don't get AFK. And as far as wars go, obviously this is a very like standard looking thing. War's chaotic. It's never going to be this pretty, but try to picture it like this. ATC, Nike, Smeagol, Food Cafe will always be their initiators. They will always be running in to initiate, or will be initiating on them depending on the situation. E-Girls 10-man and fatesworn 10-man is what we want to play off of. So look for the groups 1 and 2, and also E-Girls, which I believe is 5 and 6, right? Yeah, 5 and 6. So look at 5 and 6. Those two, everyone in that group and everyone in group 1 and 2 are what everyone else is playing off of. If you're in a 5-man group, what you're doing is when you see the 10-mans collide, you are flanking behind into the supporting cast of their 10-man, right? So you're getting on like Niche Zero, you're getting on Liliana, you're getting on whoever else is in the back. I can't think of any other names right now, but just anyone else in the back, you're getting on. But make sure you like, they engage, we get behind them as a 5-mans. Our 10-man pushes through their engage and also comes and hits their
Easy, real
Sorry,
quick.
parts.
oh,
What's up?
Easy, bring its TD back in. He's in group 10 or 9 or whatever. He got kicked, so bring him back in before it ends. Continue your conversation, sorry.
All right. So that's just kind of how we want to approach wars. Again, I know it's not going to be, you know, super pretty, but biggest thing, just play off the 2 10-man groups. Look for the 10-man groups and play off of them. Make sure you're doing whatever you can to support them, whether it's flanking the back line and throwing the 10-man groups heals. Most likely we will be going for C point first later on, but that will be a call in game after we take out, you know, the turrets here. So first thing is taking out as many turrets as we can, and we also have some range that will, you know, finish whatever the cannons can.
Hey, Izzy, real quick, do you want Caranthir
Yep.
to buy a cannon as well, or no?
Caranthir can buy a cannon, yes. You won't be in the cannon, Caranthir, but just set it down.
That's all I want. Thank you.
And that's pretty much it as far as the war strategy goes. So it's a little different and weird. Hopefully the cannons work. We've been range testing in the last 2 wars that we had. It's kind of why they were like practice wars, is because we're trying to get the ranges down and making sure that they can actually do what we wanted them to do. Make sure that your siege is in your hotbar. If you're placing siege down, make it sure it's in your 3 slot. As far as group callouts go, I'm just gonna say Fate group, which is just gonna be group 1 and 2, or like Fate 10, and then also E-Girl 10 or Purple 10, which is gonna be groups 5 and 6. Sometimes I might just say 5 and 6. I don't know. It's just in the heat of the moment, but I'll try to be specific in which 10 man I'm talking to. Other than that, 1 minute prep. So eat your foods, get your honing stones on, and let's do this. Let's get a couple territories tonight.
Make sure you guys are spec'd in as well.
Make sure everyone pop food if you haven't already. Honing stones and food.
Food. Everyone is coming out this gate first. If you do not have a cannon, let the people with turrets go out first.
And we're placing our turrets so that group 10 can use it, right? And we're placing our turrets so group 10 can use it, right? Also,
Group 9 is placing them so 10. Group 7 is getting in the turrets, other than Caranthir.
Izzy, we can't cut any trees. It won't let us.
All right.
Or rocks.
Just try to get a place that you guys can get in. Group 10 start getting in turrets. Just place the turrets wherever you guys can. Group 10 get in the turrets. Body block if you guys can.
Just keep body blocking, making sure these guys aren't hitting forward. And if they do
Yeah.
push forward on this
All right,
side,
so-
just make sure we're grab well.
Let's go. My group come to the right. We're going to come right here. We're going to go across the water. We're going to go into past A point, and we're going to finish off whatever cannons isn't done.
ATC is on us.
All right, push in. Push all the way in A side. Go as far as we can. Get past these people, and we're just going to go straight on turrets. If you are a bruiser or a tank, just CC their clumps. If you're range, run past. If you're range, run past them and get on their turrets. Range, run past and get on turrets.
Turret group wiped. Turret group wiped.
Turret group got wiped.
How many turrets did you guys get down so far?
None.
0.
None. They intercept.
They full rotated like 30 people to block us.
All right. If you have a musket or bow, you can get on top of the rocks as well, the right side.
Turret group is doing the same thing that they just did again, buying more haste.
Correct, yeah. Yep. Just keep trying it. The first 5 minutes of this war, we just need to get down as many turrets as we can. And kill the most front cannons. Those are the most important cannons to kill. Those are the ones that can hit the most things.
They have high ground as well.
Remember, you guys are ranged. Keep trying to kill their cannons
There's
on the wall.
mines as well.
If you guys are
Careful to
ranged, keep
the-
trying to kill the cannons on the wall. Bruisers and other melee, just do what you guys can to kill as much as you can and delay them.
Raven.
They start off with repair parts, but they'll run out of the repair parts pretty quick. We keep putting pressure on.
Turret group is in position.
Land side if you can, on the wall.
Remember, main Zerg is still going A side, getting these cannons down.
Land side.
Get on point if you guys are melee. Get past point, and also range. Get behind and start getting the cannons.
$285 siege repair parts in bank.
We're still trying to take down siege, guys. That's priority number 1 right now. Keep running past points if you can. If you're ranged, just keep going through.
10
Run
seconds.
on like the very right side. Just get through. Get on the right side and get down the cannons. When you get these cannons removed, they should be almost out of repair parts by now.
I think we just took one out.
You also can go through B side. Go B side and also hit cannons. There's a lot of cannons we can just hit. Make sure we're trying to get all their cannons down. ATC's group is at B side right now.
Yeah, we got a big group here in B side. CC's
Turret
here.
group wiped is reforming.
Rotating A. About 5 that I see on C.
We have one
We only
turret
got
down.
one
turret
turret
group
down.
is
We're
pushing.
moving again.
How's turret group coming again on left side? Flank group, turret. How many turrets are still left on C side?
Most of them.
Second respawn timer. 20 seconds. 10-second respawn timer.
Hey, Sanguine, come back. Sanguine, come back. I need you.
3 seconds.
Sanguine, come back. All right, we can get turrets on the mountain. Guys, get Group 10, get cannons on the mountain.
We just took down 2 sieges in the middle. Nobody's at sea right now. Nobody's at sea right now.
All right. There's a few more siege on A side that needs to die before we can really push A side. How is C side turrets coming?
2 left.
We have
2 left.
All right. If you have a musket or bow, can we assist on the A side or C side and get those last 2 turrets down? Main group on. Let's start kiting backwards. Main group. We're gonna start kiting backwards, and we're gonna start going to C side. Blank squad. I want you coming to A side. Take those turrets down after you kill those last 2.
What's the call for
So
turret
everyone
group?
go C. Everyone go C. Everyone is going C flag now.
C is open.
Yeah, everyone is going C.
We just got.
man,
We're
fate.
pretty much getting wiped on C. Don't come C right now. They got a big
No,
group here.
we need to go C because we need to kill those last 2 turrets.
There's 1
Almost
left.
all the
It's
turrets are
inside
gone
wall.
on C now.
All right, so then we need to be fighting on C now. So let's fight on C. There's no cannons anymore really on C. They're coming to cut us off. Be careful on the right-hand side.
C's clearing.
Their 10-man group is in between B and C. Remember, when we're fighting on C point, do not fight on the point unless you're a heavy healer or a tank. If you're a range, you can kind of sit in the back if it's clear, but be careful of respawns. Make sure that we're
All
getting fire
turrets
traps
down at
on the
C.
respawns.
All turrets down at C.
All right, keep fighting on C point. We're going to try to take a point here so we can alleviate some of the pressure. Rotate around C point. We'll get
Wipes on C.
fire traps around C point. Get fire traps around the point. Second respawn. 14-second respawn. They just got respawns on C point, guys. Wipe that group on point. On C point. Get those group down there. Remember, 5-man squads. You are rotating on their back line. 10-man squads. Engage their 10-man squads. Look for ATC, Nike, Food Cafe. 10-man group should be posturing for their 10-mans. 5-man should be posturing around the point. Just keep going around, killing their range. Make sure we're also prioritizing their top healers as well. If you're in those 5-man groups. Keep fighting around the point. Around the point. Don't worry about point yet. Do not
Fatesworn,
worry
zerging,
about point yet.
zerging.
Just keep fighting.
Engaging behind point.
We got our 10 man's engaging behind C point flank. Our 10 man's behind the point, guys. Let's assist that point. Their 10 man is right on road in front of C point. On road in front of C point is their 10 man. We need to wipe this 10 man and keep pushing forward. If you're in the 5-man group, get behind.
against the
Get on
rocks.
Slapjack. Get on Liliana. Get on Pineapple. Right side of point. Right side of C point is a lot of their healers. Big group on right side of point. We got Liliana, Oishef on right side of point. Slapjack, right side of point. Get on this big clump right here on the right side, guys.
Zerg is moving behind point. Going in behind point.
Their entire group is behind point to the right side. They have a huge group. We need 5-mans flanking behind that group on the rocks and on road. Rock and roads. 5-mans on rocks and roads. 10-man on the actual front. They're pushing in on the point now. They have a big group on point. If you have fire traps, place them around the point if you have fire traps.
Engaging left of point.
Left of point is our main engage, guys. Play off
Putting
the main
grav walls
engage, left
into
of
the
point.
back of the point.
There's a back point.
5-second death timer. Die now.
How's the 10-mans coming? Are both 10-mans depleted right now?
We're on C right now. We're good.
Yeah, we're all on C.
What was your question, EC?
All right, let's make sure our 10-mans are in strength right now. Looks like we're losing ground. Let's kite backwards. Kite backwards. Kite backwards. Let's regroup. Regroup here. Keep kiting backwards. Let our respawns catch up to us. We have a lot dead right now. If you guys have bows and muskets, can you find the? I think there's 2 cannons targeting us. Can you get those 2 cannons down? Probably one in like middle or something weird. That has a weird angle on it. Keep kiting backwards. We're kiting backwards on the road. If the 10-mans can respawn and get over here.
Second respawn. Respawn in 5.
All right, hold off, guys. Don't push the point yet. Don't push the point yet. Don't push the point yet. Wait for our respawns to catch up to us. Let's just keep fighting down here by the road. Keep killing whoever overextends. We need to go on this with full force. Musket users, try to get that last. There's 1 cannon, I think, that's shooting us still. All right, we should be pretty much good. Let's start pushing point. 10-mans get to the left side and right side of point. Find their big group and engage. 5-mans, make sure you're flanking their backside healers. Looks like we're fighting on the rocks. Fight on the rocks, on the rocks. Try to get behind their backline here, guys. 5-man group, left side of rock here. If you're ranged and you can shoot, you can stand on point. They're pushing on point actually. They have a lot on point.
Zerg is left of point, left of.
Left of point is where we're pushing them. Left of point is where we're pushing them.
We're
Try to
rotating.
get on their backline.
clockwise.
5-man units. Get on their backline. Get on Pineapple. He's right in the middle. Niche Zero's right side of point.
We're still rotating counterclockwise. Another grab by the ramparts.
Your range, stand on the point right now. Remember, their respawns are going to respawn on this point here. We need to be in position for that. 10 man if we can get in position for that.
Respawns in 20.
Their 10 man is on point. On point. Their 10 man's on point.
Respawns
Right
in
side
5.
of point. Right side of point. We need to wipe right side of point. If AoEs, use it on the right side of point. Alright, looks like this is wiping. If you're respawning, go back to fort. If you just respawn, go back to the war camp. We need to regroup at war camp. Regrouping at war camp. Make sure we buy fire traps here. Group 10, make sure you're getting upgraded parts so we can get upgraded fire launchers. We need 5 fire launchers behind that seaside road. Do not go out the front door. Do not go out the front door. We're going out the left door. When we go out the left door, they will collapse on us. We need to kill them as they collapse and then push to the C point. So let's group up. Do not trickle out. Guys, do not trickle out. Come back. Everyone who is running to C, come back. We are not going out yet. Do not go out the front door. Go out the left door, guys, towards C point. Do not want to trickle against these guys. All right, left side of gate. Come out of left side of gate with a few more people. Let's go, guys. All right, let's go out as a unit here. Let's go out the left side. They will drop off this rock and they will speed pot towards us. If you are one of the 10-man groups, let's get a fatesworn 10-man on the back. They're coming in now. Smeagol and Nike are coming in the back right now. They're engaging from the right side. Let's get fire traps down on their engages. It's a big group on road. Let's get some CC on this. Keep pushing through. Get the fire traps on the road over here to the left. Or sorry, not fire traps. The fire launchers. Get the fire launchers over here on the road to the left. You can shoot the C point from right here. On the road here, get those fire launchers up. Everyone else, keep pushing towards the flag. When we get big clumps, drop your fire traps. When you see them engage, drop your fire traps. Also get fire traps on the respawns after we wipe them. ATC and Nike are on right side of C, right side of C by bonfire. Big group by bonfire side. Get on their backline now. On the backline, Envy, Canty, Keller on their backline. There's a huge group here. Get on this huge group over here. All right, let's get fire traps on their respawn points. Start blanking them on point, on by point. They have a lot by point. North side of point for us. Hey, they just respawned. They just respawned north side of point. We need to wipe it. 10 mans. We need tanks on point. If your tanks get on point, their tanks are on point right now.
The respawn just happened on point.
Guys, keep fighting around the point. Make sure we're using those fire traps to wipe their big clusters.
Do not go out front door.
Second.
15-second respawn, guys. If we've lost momentum, I can't see. It looks like we lost momentum. Just peel back or die.
Wiped on point.
Let's
We
get a
completely
full
wiped on
regroup.
point.
Just wipe. Let's get a full regroup here. Let's make sure we get more fire launchers. We can put them on the mountains and on the road there. Remember, buy fire traps. We did a real good push there. We wiped them a lot. We just got to be prepared for their respawn. Their respawn's what killed us there. Remember, do not go out front gate. Their cannons can hit us front gate still. Our range. Did you get down that last cannon? Air whipper. Alright. I don't hear anything. I think they have one cannon up. If range can get that last cannon up, that would be great. They're fighting us on road. Let's get this wipe on the road here.
Ten seconds respawn timer.
All right, guys, keep kiting
5
backwards.
seconds.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. If you're about to die, just die and respawn. Everyone else, keep kiting back to the war camp. We need to regroup here.
We got a big group clumping in on our war camp.
Yeah, let's wipe this group here, then we can keep pushing up. Let's push up the hill. Up the hill. What's respawn timer at?
31.
All right. Ten-second respawn, guys. Let's re-prep. We're gonna go right side, and we're gonna send our 15-man squad to C point.
We got a
so
good
groups
squad on
1,
C
2,
right
and 3
now.
go C.
Already.
Everyone else, we're going A. Let's get purple 10-man at B side to cut him off and fight him there at B.
Slow these guys on their rotation to C.
Purple 10 man go to B. Everyone else go to A. Fate 10 man go to C. Make sure you guys are staying spread out.
They
Don't clump up.
most of them are on C.
Make sure you guys are staying spread out for the cannon fire.
Fire traps on A. We have fire traps on A.
Fire trap right here on the back on me, where I am and Leon is. If you have fire traps, place fire traps over here where Caranthir is. They just respawned. They just respawned. Wipe them at A. They just respawned. Wipe them at A. Wipe them at A. We need more pressure here. If you're respawning, go C. Respawning, go C. Yeah, nice try, guys. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. Was hoping to at least get, a couple points there, but didn't happen. I think we got good notes from that at least, and keep your heads up. I feel like definitely some good, definitely some bad there, but we have another war in 30 minutes, I think, 45 minutes. So let's get prepped for that one. What's up? Yeah, sure.